In Python, a string is a sequence of characters enclosed within single or double quotes. Strings are used to represent text data, such as words, sentences, or any other type of text input. You can use quotes inside a string as long as they don't match the quotes surrounding the string. To write a multi-line string, you can use 3 quotes. Okay, previously we talked about lists and how we can access each item in the list. So here we can consider a string to be a bunch of characters and can be accessed with the indexing concept we learned earlier. And also we can get the length of the string using the len function as usual. We can also check whether a particular string is present in another string like this. So if it is present, then it gives the result as true, and if not, false. To access a range of characters from the string, we use the slice syntax like we did earlier with lists. So print s and the range I want to access. And you know what will be the result if I did not give the starting index or the ending index. One more thing we can do is give a step count like this. So if I give 2 and execute the code, we get the result like this. And if we give the step count as -1, then the string will be displayed in the opposite direction. And not to forget, we can also access the characters with negative indexes. So here is the interesting part. There is a lot of built-in functions that Python gives us to modify strings. Let's look at them one by one. First, we have the lower function. So as the name suggests, it converts all the characters to lowercase. Then we have the upper function. And yes, you guessed it, this converts all the characters to uppercase. Next, the capitalize function. This function capitalizes the first character of the string. And fourth, the title function, which capitalizes the first character of each word in the string. Fifth, we have the strip function, and this function removes the leading and trailing white spaces. Then we have the replace function. This function replaces all the occurrences of an old value with the new value that we give. And then we have the find function, and this function returns the index of the first occurrence of the substring that we give. If it is not found, then it returns -1. And note that there is a lot more than that we discussed in this video. You can go check the remaining in Python's official documentation. Like arithmetic addition, we can concat 2 or more strings. Let me show you. So let me create a variable and let's call it s1, and let's give the value to be hello. And then I will create one more variable and let's call it s2 and give the value as, let's say, world. Now print s1 plus s2, and now we have the result. But here there is no white spacing between the words, so let's add a space between them like this. Now let me ask you a question. Can I add a number and a string like this? Okay, let's execute it and check. So we get an error. And to fix this, we can format the string. So here, instead of adding, we can give like this as a string. And just before the first quote, add the letter F, and inside the string, we can give curly braces as placeholders for variables and other operations. Previously, I said that we cannot include quotes inside a string since Python would consider it as another string. To prevent this, just put a backslash just before the quotes you are using inside the string, like this. Now if you execute it, we have no issue. We also have a few other escape sequences like \n, which would create a new line.